Hey,
Hello.
everybody. Hello. Hello, Karen. I miss my
Hi,
Karen. Hi,
Karen.
Karen. I hope everybody had a great weekend and a great Mother's Day. I am so lucky. I've got Lou, Al's Full Shelf Shop, with me. And, woo, it's been a week for me, and I'm glad to be back and glad to be back on this week. Um, But last week was awesome. And as you guys watch, I will be putting out more and more little shorts and videos and stuff about what happened last week. So, Lou, how are you?
Good. Very exhausted from work, but I'm good.
Yeah, yeah, I go back to work tomorrow. I am not looking forward to it.
Yeah, I
I was,
contemplated calling in for today, but Mondays are always so crazy, so I said no.
well, so I've been an interpreter for 18 years. And I've talked to my husband about it. Like, I'm not at retirement age by any means, but at the same time, I am so burnt out. Like this week of not having to pick up my hands or anything. Sung Lee, Linda, yay, hi ladies. Um, it was just really, really like really just like I don't know, it felt like a big weight was lifted off my shoulders or something.
Yeah.
So I always thought I'd interpret for like 20 to 25 years and then retire. So it's like I really like the money. That's the only problem is they pay really well. But at the same time now, my husband got a really nice raise with
Oh,
his job.
nice.
So
Hmm.
it's like, well, he's like, why don't you quit and just do all your Angie's Oddity stuff full time? And I'm like, I mean, I don't know. We're toying with the idea. We're praying about it and thinking about it, but I can't imagine like not interpreting. At the
Hmm.
same time, like the thought of going on tomorrow and working, just like, ugh. The deaf world has changed, the interpreting world's changed, and I'm just, I guess, old school because I'm just like, I don't want to deal with it. I want to deal with the changes.
Would
Anyway,
it be like an independent contractor, kind of like,
oh yeah, I could still
or
take
like an
jobs. I
on
mean,
call or something?
I get calls all the time for work, like all the time. Like I could work anytime. I only work part time because of the fact that like it's high stress and it's just a pain in the butt
Hmm.
sometimes. So I only do like part time, and I know I've been offered a lot of money to go full time, and I'm just like, no, I don't want full time. I don't want to do this 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. Because what I do is a lot of the medical surgeries, mental health, police interrogations, things like that. And after a while, it just gets to be like,
Can be really
when we're
draining.
talking about it, who knows? I mean, the thought of Angie's Oddities going like full kind of excites me, but at the same time, it's like, oh, it's not going to bring in the money that I was making with my job. Plus, I like all these little trips we take. So who knows? But I think it's just a phase I'm going through. I'm sure I'll be fine tomorrow when I get on the computer for my job.
Yeah.
Well, hello, Sung Lee. Hello, Linda. Well, we know who EP is. Um, you guys, I hope you guys had an awesome Mother's Day. I hope you had an awesome week. You guys know that I spent the last week at Tanganyika. Um, it was surreal. I don't even know how to say it. It was just surreal. It was awesome. Oh, there we go. There's the giraffes. And behind those are the Opeki back in the background. Um,
Did you get
oh,
to feed the giraffes?
oh yes. So what you saw there, if you
Hmm.
look way in the background, there was a barn back there or like a
Hmm.
building.
Yeah.
They have a whole nother family. They have the largest giraffe group, the second largest giraffe group. The number one is Animal Kingdom in Disney.
Mm.
They are the number two largest giraffe group. They have over 18 giraffes there.
Oh, wow.
So while you saw the ones that were up front on exhibit, we got to go in and go back to that big building and feed all the ones in the back there. And then we could go around the building and we got to feed three white rhinos, big white
Oh,
rhinos.
cool.
It was wonderful. Um, all the white rhinos in that pen area were all named after office characters. So you had Dwight and all these other ones. And I don't watch The Office, but some of the other people in the group were like, "Oh my gosh!"
Yeah, Lou and I have seen the entire series of The Office, so
all the white rhinos in there were named after Office characters. It was cute. But Dwight was the one that we got to feed and pet and talk to and everything. And then,
actually, I take that back. Only I have. Lou and I have seen the entire run of Parks and Rec.
Okay, got it. Well, I'm going to let Al tell you about her store or her channel, her store, what she's doing, what show she's going to be on. Hint, hint, hint. We're going to be together again soon. But it's going to be on her channel.
Yeah.
I'm going to be on her channel. So if you are not subscribed to Lou, you need to go subscribe to Lou because we are this weekend.
Yeah.
This weekend we are going to be together on her channel.
Mm-hmm.
And so make sure you're there. All right, Lou, why don't you tell them what you're doing this week and what's happening this weekend?
So I'm Al from Full Shelf Shop, and I ship from Massachusetts, and I use PayPal for invoicing and Pirate Ship for shipping. Right now, my next show this month is actually Sunday. So if you are subscribed to me, you know that I do sometimes do some sales on there, but I've never actually had a guest. So I'm doing a special sale this Sunday, and Angie's going to be my guest. So I'm really excited to have her as my guest. And so hopefully that goes good. Oh, it will go good, but
it will. It'll be great.
It will. And
we are doing. Did you tell them what we're doing?
Oh yeah, so we're calling it. It's a silly name, but I couldn't think of anything more creative. But we're just calling it the Man Cell. So essentially, everything is going to be kind of curated to like the guy in your life because now we just had Mother's Day, so Father's Day is coming up, and I know a lot of the people who do the resales. A lot of the stuff they offer is like home decor and jewelry and things like that, which is more geared towards the ladies. So I thought, well, why not have something that was kind of geared towards guys? So
hi, George.
Just gonna be a little, and not to say that if you're a lady you can't enjoy it, because like I have some video games, but I enjoy video games, so we're just stereotyping for a couple hours, okay?
But also, what's cool is if you are looking for a Father's Day gift, now. My husband is going to help me pick items out. So if you guys are like, that's for a guy, you can blame my husband. But he's going to help me find things that are focused for guys.
It's going to be everything Star Trek.
I told you about that.
You did?
Smacked. He's like, you did? So you're just playing with the computer. Oh, goody. Yeah, he's got a whole bunch of new stuff he's found now beside the balloons.
Mm-hmm.
So don't be surprised if all of a sudden something pops up over your face, Lou, because he's like, oh, look at this button. Look what this one does. I'm like, oh, man. So, so he's going to help me find some things. And so I will have some things. And I think they're, like, some of them could be, like, neutral too, but just things that you may want to give your dad for Father's Day that are kind of funky or cool or interesting or whatever. So
that doesn't have to be Father's Day. Just if you have a guy
or a birthday,
you have a birthday, graduation, or just because hey you're a guy and you're cool, here's a gift. So so it's
gonna be all guy stuff, or we're gonna try.
So so that'll be Sunday. So I do have the it's already up there. So if you would like to subscribe, you can go over and you can click and you can to be notified of the sale. So and then when we go live, that's going to be Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern.
So be ready. All right. And for me, this week is going to be super busy. Okay. You guys pray for her. She got an eye owie. Oh, baby. She got an infected eye. I think one of the cats were fighting with her and they scratched her eyelid. She's on medicine. Don't worry. The doctor knows about it. But yeah, she got a little bit of eye infection. Okay. For me, I am going to be a busy girl this week because I didn't have any shows last week. So tomorrow, 4 p.m. Central, I am on Friends Selling with Friends. Friends Selling with Friends starts at noon, goes till 6, and I'm at the 4 o'clock Central slot. So come visit. Like I said, I have bought out, well, almost all of it from an antique dealer who went out of business. So I'm going to be showing a lot of stuff tomorrow. And then tomorrow at evening, I normally do Tuesday Thrifty Treasures with Karen. Karen has a family event she needs to go to. So I got a special guest. I got a special guest. Some of you may know if you watch her channel. She's announced it on her channel, but I'm not announcing it here. You're just going to come and find out who it is. She's very
I know
excited.
who it is.
You know who it is. I'm very excited to have her. I've never had her on my channel, but I've begged her to be here, so she's finally going to do it. So I'm excited. So that's Tuesday. Wednesday, I'm not going to have any shows, and I'm hoping to get some stuff done. Knock on wood, like laundry. And then Thursday, I am on 6 p.m. Auction Adventures with Angie and Tooch. That ends at 8-ish. And at 8 o'clock, whether it's over or not, I'm jumping over to Becky's Vintage and More's channel. I had promised Becky's Vintage and More to do that show, and then Tooch and I made a agreement to do Auction Adventures, and I didn't realize when I agreed with Tooch to do every first and third Thursday that was going to conflict. But it will be the only conflict. And then after that, Karen's like, I know. Karen, you will be loved and missed, dear. Very much. But I'm going to jump over there, do that show. And then Friday is Every Picture Tells a Story, 6 p.m. on Sandy Nato Trisha's. And then Sunday, I will be with Lou. So I am going to be a busy beaver. Please join us for all those shows or as many shows as you can. Because I got a lot of good new stuff and I just cannot wait to show you guys. So, all right, that's announcements. I think that's it. Oh, also about 6:30, we will do 6:30-ish. We will do the spinning wheel. We only had 5 people comment. So you got a 20% chance of winning if you were one of those 5. And if you want to get in the giveaway for this week, what do? You leave when this show is over, you leave a comment down below in the comments. We take all of those and we spin the wheel, and you can win a discount on your shipping or your items, but you get a little discount. If you win several times, you add up those little discounts and you can get a big discount. So always remember to leave a comment, like, subscribe, leave a comment, and go subscribe to Al, because she and I are going to be on Sunday and I want people to come to her channel. All right. We're going to start with Al. We're going to do 5 rounds. 3 each. 5 rounds for each. 15 items. Yeah. I meant to do that. And it's going to be pirate ship for shipping, PayPal for invoicing. We do going once, going twice, sold. Once it is sold, it is sold. If you get in before the sold sign, we open it back up so everybody gets an opportunity to put in their bids. But once it's sold, it's gone. We don't reopen it. We don't do just in cases. If there's any questions, please feel free to ask. I'm an open book. Typically, ask about the trip. I'll talk about it forever. You'll know that. But we are going to let Al start. I want to say Lou. I want Lou start. Anyway, Lou's going to start. I'm going to show her first 3. If you have any questions, let us know. Take it away, Al. Lou.
I forgot to mention that. So when I invoice, because I work a full-time job, what I usually do is items that are purchases when I come home from work. When I have the time, that's when I wrap everything up and I get your packages ready. And then I typically invoice on the weekend because I'm going to have that sale this Sunday. I'm going to hold off on the invoicing unless you know for sure you won't be there, but you should be there. But if you won't be there, go ahead and email me and let me know so I can get your invoice out. So after all of that, my first item is this going to be a starting bid of $5. And I have this really cute.
Oh,
that's so cute.
I'm not looking.
I know. Don't look. Close your eyes, Angie. It's purple.
I'm not looking. That's not fair, Lou.
And it's got.
Karen, I got your text message. I will message you her information. Oh my gosh, that's so cute, and it's purple.
Yeah, and he looks like he's got like a little blue or aqua for like their collar and the eyes. It's really pretty.
I'm not looking.
I don't think this is, antique or vintage or anything, but it's just really pretty.
Thomas! Hello, Thomas.
Hi,
Are you being,
Thomas.
were you a good boy this weekend?
No,
Were
he
you nice
wasn't.
to
No, I'm
school
just
for
kidding.
Mother's
Just kidding. And I didn't see any
Thomas?
maker's mark
Was
or
it a good
anything like
Mother's Day
that.
for
It was
school?
just a really cute little brooch.
Gina's in for 5. Thank you,
All right,
Gina.
Gina.
Okay, now I can get off my hands. Huh? Oh, Sunglee's in for 7.
Oh, and let me give you a measurement. It is.
I'm not looking. I'm not looking.
It's about an inch wide and like a little
Thank
over
you,
an inch
Gina.
and a
I'm
quarter
glad
tall.
to be back too. I missed everybody, although I did have a blast. I will admit I did have a blast. Gina's in for 8. I'm telling you, it is so surreal to swim with the penguins. And I thought penguins were like a smooth. They're not. They actually have like feathers. Like, it was so cool. I don't know how to explain it. It was so cool. I was so in love. I wanted to take one home. They wouldn't let me.
No.
There's a cute one, Lou,
Didn't
named
you watch Mr. Popper's Penguins? Did you not
No,
learn anything?
no, I've never seen that one.
Oh, it's really good.
Is it?
Mm.
Well, okay, so there was one little penguin named Pebbles. She was a gray penguin, so she's not black and white. She's just gray. And she kept swimming around me, swimming around me, swimming around me. And they're like, "Oh, she likes you." And I'm like, "Can I take her home?" No. My husband's like, "No." I did behave, Thomas. I had a wonderful Mother's Day, although I spent 7.5 hours driving in a car, or in a truck. But all right, I see Sunglee is out. Let's count it down to Gina. Going once. Hi, Lou. Hi, Lulu. Going twice. Get ready for those balloons. And sold. No balloons? What are you doing? Ooh, fireworks. Oh, they're quiet.
Ooh, I like the quiet.
Fireworks.
Yeah, because sometimes they were a little.
They were loud. He's gotten them quiet now. Oh, I love it.
Nice.
Yay! Okay, you can do fireworks all you want now.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Gina, I don't think I have your information if you wouldn't mind emailing it to me, but if I do have it, just say so and okay. That's so nice of you.
Gina, no way.
No.
Gina, I'm going to put it on my purple Renaissance dress. Wouldn't that be cute on my purple Renaissance dress? Gina, I love you.
That's so sweet of you, Gina.
Oh my gosh, Gina, thank you. I'm going to put it on my Renaissance dress. Gina, thank you. Oh my gosh, Gina. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right,
Look at
so
purple kitty for a Renaissance dress. Our Renaissance dress is purple, so that's perfect.
there you go.
Oh, I feel so spoiled. And I just got home. Oh my gosh. You guys are so good to me. Why are you guys so good to me? I'm so spoiled.
All right, so my next
I love it. Thank you, Gina. Thank you.
my next item is a starting bid of 7, and I have these affirmators. They're 50 affirmation cards to help you help yourself without the self-helpiness.
Okay.
So it's just brand new in package. So I couldn't take any out.
Need all the self-help I can get.
Yeah, it says so it says it's been proven that making positive statements out loud can radically improve your mood, relationships, and life experiences. We're not ones to argue with science, so we're giving it a shot. 40 cards offer unique daily affirmations without the self-helpy, self-seriousness, plus 10 bonus cards to boost you on your toughest days.
My husband's like, they won't help me. Jeez. Just Mr. Grumpy Pants over there with the headphones on. Yeah. I'll tell you, he really did behave on our trip, though. I was very proud of him. He did behave. He was right there with me. He fed anteaters, Lou. He was in heaven. He got to feed an anteater. He thought that was the best thing Steve wanted.
Are pretty cool.
Yeah, like
I gotta say.
we've got lemurs, we've got Patagonia marble, we've got all these animals, we got penguins, and my husband's like, I get to feed an anteater. I was like, really? That's your goal? And he was so happy. So it was funny.
So if
All right,
there's
come
no
on. Somebody
interest,
want positive affirmations.
well, if there's no interest, we can pass on that.
All right.
And
I
then
will
my
behave. I will behave. Okay, that affirmation did not work.
all right, so my next item is a set, and it's a starting bid of 12. And I have, this is a vintage Anchor Hawking pressed glass in the Wexford pattern. It's a creamer and sugar dish.
Oh, pretty.
So this is really nice because it's clear, so you can use it really with any kind of set that you have. There's no chips, cracks, or flea bites or anything. It's really in perfect condition.
Wow.
And there's the bottom.
Oh, I'll get it. I'll get it.
So yeah, no chips.
If I can type. What is it? Full shelf shop at Gmail?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought. Okay. Full shelf shop at gmail.com there, Gina.
And these aren't cracks or anything. That's just in from the mold when they press it together.
Press, yeah.
Yeah.
I say Lulu for my cat and Alu for my friend here. And I feel like they're going to get each other mixed up.
So, and then there's the lid.
How's your eye? Oh, yeah, it's cleaning out. That's good.
So it's really nice.
Those are pretty.
Yeah.
I love the sound of crystal.
Yeah.
Like, ding, versus regular.
Save that set. And you don't have to use them for that. They could be a planter. You could hold them. You know, they could be in your bathroom holding your cotton balls and Q-tips or something, or holding makeup brushes and things like that on your dresser. So.
Yep.
But,
all right.
But if there's no interest,
then we're going to take a pass.
Yep.
All right, we're going to take a pass. I want to thank you again, Gina. That was really sweet. That was really sweet, Gina, because I have a purple Renaissance dress, so I'm putting it on the shoulder, on the lapel of the purple Renaissance dress. That'll be so cute. Okay, you got to go down, sweetheart. I got to keep an eye on your eye, but you got to go down. Okay, my first three. This one's going to start at $5. It is a cobalt. It's not vintage. It's not old. It's just super cool, so I had to pick it up. It is 9 inches high, 3.5 inches across, cobalt blue, and it's not blue flash. It is blue glass. And I thought, either for decoration or a vase or a craft or something, but it's just, the blue is so perfect, and it's only $5, but I just thought, that is so cool. And it's got some weight to it. It's so pretty. Yeah. It's got some weight to it, just so you know, but no bubbles, cracks. Oh, there's a bubble. I lied. I found one. There's one. Right there. But I mean, I didn't see really any damage, no bubbles. I found that one, but I think it's really nice for $5. I thought, what a cute, everybody loves blue right now. And this is really cute. So I grabbed it. 9.5 inches tall. I mean, that would be great on somebody's country kitchen table with some flowers coming out of it. Or the other thing I thought of for this is put a little bit of your, why can't I come up with it? The smelly stuff, the smelly liquid. You put your reeds.
Essential oils?
Thank you. Thank you, Lou. Essential oils. You put your essential oils in it, and then you put the reeds in, the sticks, and make your room smell good while having this blue shiny vase, like blue shiny bottle. So yes, hi Lulu. Okay, so $5 for the big blue bottle. Not seeing any takers. I will take a pass on that one. But then I also got this one. I thought that motor oil. What the heck is motor oil there for? No, essential oils, not. How do you tell a guy how to understand essential oils? Okay. All right. This is a beautiful, now that is aqua blue and then some like milky glass and then some clear glass. And it's got the little indentations in it. This is a vase. Now, okay, I want to see if the beads are clear. The beads are clear. I didn't know what the color the beads were. The beads are clear in the bottom of it. I don't know how old it is. I know, right, Karen? What? I haven't even said yet. $10. Okay, great. Glad you know now. Okay, Lulu, honey, you're gonna break something. Okay, go down, dear. She wants to be my mama. She's not feeling good. She's got an eye infection, which we are treating. I saw the doctor, talked to her. Anyway, this is 8 inches by 8 inches by 2 inches. But this looks to me like water, like an ocean, like
I would
waves.
say ocean water, yeah.
Yeah, and I thought, how cool would that be if you have a nautical themed bathroom? If you have a nautical themed like kitchen or something, or an office, to have this on it with like, you could put like little fishies in the water or something. I just thought that, I don't know, but I just thought this was really super cool. I don't think it's that old, but I just thought it was cute. And 8 by 8, it's a good size. And I like the way the glass has that ribbed to it, so it actually almost looks like waves. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, you can see that. So $10. It is 8 by 8 by 2, like art glass, like an art glass vase, a decorative. And I will send the beads with it, but I will take the beads out so they're not chipping in there. But I will send them with, because I thought if you leave those in there and put some water in here, and then like, I don't know what you want to do, but I thought it was really cool. Okay, Lulu, you gave me some hair. Thank you. So anyway, no chips or cracks. Very nicely done. Don't know its age. Did come from a antique shop, but I still don't think it's all that old. But it might be. I don't know. But it's art glass. So, all right. So that was 10. All right. My next one is Hazel Atlas creamer and sugar. These are going to be $8 for the pair. Vintage, mid-century modern goodness, vintage goodness. Yeah, Thomas, they're not looking for their animals. Trust me, they wouldn't have let me out if I had them. But wait till you see some of the pictures. I had a lorikeet land in my hair. She was trying to nest in my hair. She was so cute. She's like digging and moving her beak, and it was so fun. I'm like, you can't do that up there. It was pretty funny. Bright sunny yellow and a nice like custard green. Hazel Atlas, creamer and sugar. These are, let's see. Well, this one is 4.5 by 4 by 3. So 4.5 by 4 by 3. So this one is probably 4.5 by 3 as well. Very nice. Milk glass bottoms. No chips, no cracks. I do not know if they glow. I'm sure somebody's going to ask me that. I do have a really pretty glowy tonight that I want to show. No, not really glowy. Nope. I do have a glowy that you guys are going to love. Can't wait to show it to you. But in great shape, no chips or cracks. If you love that 1950s, 1960s kitchenware, this is really awesome. Nice set for $8. All right, those are my first 3. Thanks everybody for looking.
That went quick.
It did.
Okay. All right, so my first item is going to be starting bid of 7. Sorry. And I have this really pretty, it's just a photo album, but it has this really pretty floral print on it. And inside you also get, so it's new, it's like new old stuff, never used.
Mm-hmm.
It also comes with the papers to their album info tab, so you insert the center pocket, so you can kind of write what little description for your photos, and there's just a bunch of them. There's quite a lot.
Hello, Mel. Hello, Melanie.
So
yeah, sweet Lulu got an eye infection. So she's been kind of hanging on me, Mel. She's been kind of hanging on me, Melanie. She's got medication. We're giving it to her twice a day.
It's about 2 inches. 2
That's
inches thick.
nice.
So, and it
Nice.
holds, I think that's like 3x5 or 4x6 or something. It doesn't actually say what size, but it's very nice. So, does it say? Oh, it's from Canada. So, all right, but if there's no interest, we can pass on that.
All right.
And my next is going to be a starting bid of $8. And I have a giant bag
Ooh,
of all these seashells. And there's
pretty.
there's even some sea glass in there.
Ooh.
And a little, where'd it go? A little bit of sand down in the corner.
Oh my gosh. Somebody scooped that right up from the ocean and brought it home.
So these are like really beautiful shells. Look, that one's ready. You just put a chain on it. You can wear it as a necklace.
Oh yeah.
So, and this is, I weighed it. It's almost 3 pounds. So it's a really good amount. But they're really pretty. You could do some really great crafts with it. Ooh, that hole is nice and big. You can put a scarf in there.
Yeah, that one's nice.
But,
scarf clip.
Yeah. Oh, and then I don't think that's a shell, but
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Here, put a barrette on it. Make it a barrette.
Yeah, look at this one.
Ooh, pretty.
That one's really cool. Oh, look, you got a little bit of coral in there.
Yeah. So if anybody does crafting with shells, these are perfect.
Oh, and look at this beautiful little guy. He's so cute.
He's a baby shell. That's a little baby shell.
I love all the different colors. It's a nice kind of yellow toned one. Look at the inside here. That's really neat.
Oh, that is cool. That is cool.
Oh, then you got one like this.
There you go.
And let's see, I was going to try to get yeah, but here's some of the sea glass.
That's beautiful.
It's hard to see, but it is a nice light purple color.
Thomas, how did Denise do in my place? I watched only a little brief minute of it. I didn't get to watch too much. I hope Denise rocked it. I love her. She's adorable. I got to meet Denise yesterday. I did. I went and had lunch with her, or breakfast. Kind of a brunch. Kind of later in the morning.
That's actually really cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't it?
Yeah. I wonder what that's from.
I don't know. Because like it doesn't look like coral. I don't know, but that's so neat.
That's cool. That's really cool.
So, I mean, I could just keep going, but we'd probably be here another hour just looking at all the pretty shells. Okay, let me pull this one out. That is so pretty.
Anybody interested? Ooh, that's pretty. Anybody interested in the shells for $8 start for the whole bag? That is great for crafting or anything else you guys want to do. Oh, is one of them a $100? She said one of them's a $100.
Which one?
That's I don't know. Linda Punky said one's a $100.
Is that the $100?
Oh, maybe that is. Might be.
I thought those were like round and flat.
I don't know, but I bet you Linda says that's a $100. It's hollowed out. That's cool. Oh yeah, that might be a $100. Linda's probably right. Cool, Linda. That's a $100, girl. Very cool. Anybody need that for crafting or collecting? Again, do that with my my blue vase, and you got yourself a whole nautical ocean thing. Yeah, it is broken.
Oh, it's just broken. Okay.
Yeah, just a part of it. Yeah. That'd still be cool.
Yeah, they're really pretty. So
They are.
that's really neat. That coloring, that's more like a blue. I know it's coming across kind of gray up there, but
Mhm.
that's really pretty.
That is.
So, but that's okay. We can pass on
All
that.
right. We'll take a pass for now. If anybody's
About
interested in
it.
later, let us know.
All right. And then my last is going to be oh, come on, I got some sand up here. Oh my god. Somebody went to the beach. So this is starting bid of 5 for choice.
Okay. All right.
And I have two bracelets. These are natural stone. I'm just not sure what stone this is. I think this might be it begins with an L.
Lapis lazuli or something. I can't say it either. Linda's looking for big shells. I don't
All
have
right, I'll
any.
keep that in mind.
Yeah, I don't have any, Linda. She's looking for big shells. Okay.
Yep. So there's that one, and then
How
there's
many
this
do
one
we
that's
have?
kind of like a.
None.
I want to. It's clear, but it's smoky.
Smoky quartz?
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe smoky quartz.
So.
How many
They're
zoo
really
animals are in Angie's bathtub? None. None.
8
Thomas.
penguins.
8 penguins. Pebbles! No, I wouldn't have been able to get them home.
Yeah.
Too bouncy.
And you'd have to keep your house at like negative 300 degrees.
No, because actually the ones that we went to were the warm water penguins.
Oh.
Yeah, that room was, yeah, they were the South African penguins, so they were like living it up in the warm, man. They loved it.
And these are on elastic, so they'll fit anybody.
Yeah,
And
those
you
are
don't have to
cool.
keep them as a bracelet. You can, it's
Take
elastic,
them
so you can
apart
cut
and
it and use the stones for any kind of craft.
yeah.
So,
Hi again. You came back. You can go on long.
but if there's no interest, that's okay. We can pass on those. And that was my 3.
I thought you'd bring home the anteater, dear. He was really big. I never thought anteaters were that big. You know what I mean? Like I did not realize anteaters were that big. These things were. He was big. I was like, oh, hello. All right. This next one is going to be $30. It is uranium glass jar with the flower frog on top.
Ooh.
Get off the sticker here. Sorry about that, guys. Worried about cleaning it. So there's the flower frog. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 fold flower frog. It is nice and deep and it fits perfectly in here. The uranium glass is 5 inches from widest point to widest point and 3 inches deep. And yes, it glows like the Dickens. You know, some of you guys love the glowies, but you can see. Alexa, turn off basement lights. Oh, I hope you guys can see that. I mean, it is very, very, very glowy. I know some people love the glow.
Alexa, stop.
Sorry. Now I got to turn her back
She's
on.
like, did you mean driveway? No, I did not.
Alexa, turn on the basement lights. So it's very glowy. It's not chipped. It's not cracked. Hi, baby. You gotta, I know you want mama, but mama's trying to work. Come on. No chips, no cracks. There's the bottom. Melanie, I thought anteaters were small too. They're not. Oh gosh, no.
They're like big, like a badger.
It could have been like this. It was, I would say, the same size as like a big German Shepherd.
Oh, I didn't think that big. Okay, yeah, that is big.
And long. Yes, Gina, it glows. It glows a lot. Here we go again, Lou. Alexa, turn off basement lights. No, it's no, because I'll lose my. Yeah, no. This thing glows like crazy. Now the flower frog does not. Alexa, turn on basement lights. Now the flower frog does not, but it's an 11-hole flower frog that's very deep, which makes it perfect. Perfect for this. I hope Thomas, you spoiled Sue for Mother's Day. I hope you spoiled her. I got totally spoiled, as you can tell. 4 days of animal or 3 days of animals. So this is 30. It's in great condition, no chips, no cracks. Glows like crazy. And I just love that, you can put some like daisies or something here. 30. Starting at 30, Gina. I have 2 glowies today. I got this one, which again, I mean, this thing is just too beautiful. Like there is no chips, no cracks, nothing on this. When I found this, I was like, you got to be kidding me. There's got to be a chip. And I looked everywhere and it glows. It glows. And usually when you find these, you don't find them. They either have a lid or a flower frog. Most of them don't when you find them. Look at that glow. That is glowy, glowy. A lot of them, when you find them, the flower frog is missing or a lid is missing. This one had the flower frog. I see Gina in at 30. I mean, this is a nice deep flower frog. Like, okay, here's the other flower frog I have that I'm going to show next. Like you can see, this is like,
oh wow, yeah,
5 foot 11 inches long. Wow, I didn't realize it was that big. Which means if I would have laid next to it, it could have laid on me and you wouldn't see me. That's great to know because I'm 5'11". No, I'm 4'11". What am I saying? 4'11". I'm 4'11". I'm like 5'11". No. 5'11". Oh, Lou. When I met Mark and Mike, because we went through. Mark is sitting in the cafe, okay, and so I see him from the window, and I'm like, hi. We get in. He stands up, and I was like, hi. I mean, he is tall.
Yeah.
And I never realized it. Like when you see them on screen like this, you don't realize height.
Well, so Michael used to do a show with Marjorie on Wednesday nights, and sometimes you would see Mark come coming in one room and out the, so you could tell he was really tall. But
well, I just never realized. I mean, like I was like, oh, hi. Like I did not expect that at all. It was really funny because he's like, hi. And I'm like, it's just awkward. It's funny. All right, we're going once to Gina. We're going twice to Gina. And sold to Gina. Thank you, Gina. Hi, dear Angela.
Congratulations. Hi, Angela.
Now, just so you know, I do have, he got the fireworks to work without blowing our eardrums out. I'm so proud of him. Just so you know, I do have one other glowy that's coming up later that'll also blow your socks off. I mean, it is gorgeous. All right, so my next one is this 16-hole flower frog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, it is 16. Just checking. I didn't count wrong. It is 5 inches across. It's got the lip for a vase or a bowl. It is $8 start. Now, this one does have some wear on it. There's like some rough edges there. I'm going to put it as close as I can. My guess is this thing was used a lot. Because there you go, right there. You can see it's not a crack. It is a rough spot though.
Is that on the underside?
Yeah, this is the underside. This is the
yeah,
top.
so then you don't even have to worry about it like scratching you or anything.
I'm sure they're gonna pay by the hole, dear. Oh my gosh. Somebody He behaved all week at the zoo. I swear to you guys. And I bring him home and I put him back on YouTube. And he just loses it.
He saved it for us.
He just couldn't wait to get back to you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, so starting at $8, it's a 16-hole flower frog. It is in great shape. It is 5 inches across. The opening, so if you want to put it in a vase, the opening is 4 1/4. 4 1/4, and the overall is 5 inches. So $8, glass flower frog. There is a couple rough spots on the back from use, but they're not like full cracks or anything. There is one. He's back in charge. He's back into something, Thomas. See, the sad thing is I don't know how to use EvuMux or any other computer stuff, so it's like I gotta put up with it. I gotta. Yes, Mark and Mike were awesome. Michael took us to 2 antique malls or antique shops, and that was interesting. And then Mark took us to 2 thrift stores. So yeah, before we met up with them the day before our first day of driving, we stopped at the, what is it called? Brass Armadillo? Brass Armadillo Antique Mall. Oh my gosh, I had so much fun in there, guys. Wait till Friday for Every Picture Tells a Story. I got so many like cool things. Janice, the last diamond art I got, you bought them all. I haven't even ordered anymore because I was on vacation. And they've also gone up in price. And I'm still trying to keep them down there low for you guys. So I will try to get more. But I right now only have the one left, and that is the wolf one that nobody wanted. That big one, that 16 by 16 wolf one.
All right. Janice, how long does it take you to do those diamonds art? Because I feel you like, yeah, I feel like you get a lot of them, so you must do them fairly quickly.
She must rock them, man. She can get them done.
I did like the one that I got from you, the Schnauzer one, but now I'm like, okay, it's done. What do I do with it?
Frame it. Put it up. Show it off. All right, so we'll take a pass on that one if anybody's interested in later. Now, this is not marked, but it is vintage. It is beautiful. One of the ways I can, wait, is that a mark? No, that's dirt. Okay, never mind. One of the ways that you know it's vintage is that the bar here, it goes across. So a lot of the newer ones, you'll have the top and the bottom, but you won't have the bar across like this. But this one is got a safety clasp, but it is beautiful. The rhinestones are all there. There's not a single rhinestone missing. This is going to start at $8. Aurora Borealis rhinestone sunburst pin. Is that not like just $8 is a steal? But I just love this. I thought, oh, so pretty. So pretty. Closer to the camera, my husband says. There we go. Look at the sparkles. Mm. So it is not marked that I could tell, and I looked. But $8. I just love this piece. I think it's beautiful. I see Gina in at 8. Thank you, Gina. And I really wish, I was told if you keep looking, you probably can find a maker or a mark. I looked and looked. I could not find one. I still don't see one. That'd be really cool if somebody could find it, though, because this is just a neat piece. This is an 1.5 inches. Oh, 1 3/4 inches. 1 3/4 inches, almost 2 inches across. Okay, you tell me to get it closer to the screen. I'm getting it closer to the screen. And what happened? Oh, there we go. Look at that. Wow. So, seeing Gina, anybody want to come in at 9? Beauty. All right, we're going to count it down because I don't see anybody else coming in. All right, going once. Going twice. And sold to Gina. Gina, you're going to love this. And I'll put it in a bag like I put the other ones. All right. Thank you so much, everybody. We are going back to Lou.
Hello.
Hello,
Lou. Okay. So my first item is going to be, it's a nice little, oh, okay. My apologies. Is this going to be a starting bid of 6? Sorry, starting bid of 5. I could read my own writing.
Oh, good luck. I can't read any of mine. That's why my husband made me do a spreadsheet, because he couldn't read my writing either. He finally got sick of it and gave up.
Okay, so I have this really pretty, it's a wire wrap bracelet, and it has the tree of life on the charm there.
Ooh, pretty. Oh, that's pretty.
So,
That would
and
make a
then,
beautiful gift.
yeah, and this is nice because it's like it has, you know, different elements to it, but it's also not plain, but you could wear it with just about anything because it's really just kind of the clear crystals and the white.
Mhm.
So, and you do have the dangle on each end.
Nice. That's pretty.
Get that to show.
It's got dangly bits, people.
Yeah. Show off your dangly bits. So that's really nice. You just wrap it right on there.
Oh, yeah, that is pretty.
So there's that one. But I can't see. My comment sync doesn't. I have
Heck
to.
no, Thomas. Thomas, if I actually steal an animal from a zoo, I'm not taking it to Al's house. I would keep it at my house because I'd want it. Like if I took it to her, she's in Massachusetts. Like I'd never
I
see it. I want
know.
like parental rights. I want like visitation and
You
everything.
you could bring me like a prairie dog. Those are legal to have as pets, and I want one.
Really.
Mhm.
So the one petting zoo near our house had prairie dogs,
Mhm.
and the things actually like chewed through the concrete and got
Oh
out,
no.
and they ended up like in the field next door at the farmer's field. So I don't know
Okay,
how many
maybe I don't want one then because I don't
chewed
want
through
to chew
concrete. Like
the
they like got
concrete.
through. They dug enough to, it was like the guy's like, yeah, we lost our prairie dogs. They're all in the neighbor's fields and they're not gonna make it through winter. I'm like,
Oh,
oh my gosh, because they're not used to winter. They're not used to cold.
was it like just like a thin little layer of concrete, or was it like
Oh,
real
like this
thick?
was like an old concrete swimming pool. Type thing.
Oh,
And then he filled it with sand and they could yeah, yeah,
that's crazy. That's weird because we have a zoo. It's like a small zoo.
yeah,
Well, it's actually not small. I say it's like local because they don't get state funding, so
yeah. It's a privately owned.
yeah. So but they have like a whole thing with prairie dogs, and you can see where they're like, it's
Oh.
really cute. But
Yeah,
yeah.
well, I was naughty the last time I was over there because like you couldn't put your hand through the fence.
Hmm.
And like I grabbed some grasses and like put my hand through the fence and brought it down and like kept feeding them. And then finally I fed one where he let me pet him. And I'm sure like you're not supposed to do any of that. So
No.
it's like don't feed the prairie well not don't feed it, but don't touch the prairie dogs, they bite. I'm like, he didn't bite me at all. He's like, all right.
When
So
I was this is a
I'm
long time ago
sure
because I was pregnant. But that zoo that I went with a friend of mine, and they had so it's like on a hill. People
yeah.
can like walk down. So I'm at one part, and then down underneath there's like this cage. It's like chain
Mhm.
link fence cage that had these monkeys in it, and this monkey kept reaching out. So I went like that, and the monkey grabbed my finger. It was so cute, and my friend was there, so she took it. So somewhere there's a picture of a monkey grabbing my finger.
Well, and they okay, so when we went on the primate tour,
Hmm.
like those monkeys were grabbing the food out of our hands, grabbing our hands, everything, but we could not take any videos because or pictures because it was behind the scenes. It was actually inside their facility, their barn.
Hmm.
Like darn.
Well, yeah,
All
they got to
right.
keep it a secret so everybody else will want to come in and do
Yeah.
it. So I'm going to pass on this one.
That's cool though. I like that bracelet. For $5,
Yeah.
that's a steal.
All right. So my next item is a starting bid of 8, and
Okay.
I have this. It's really pretty. This is it's like a
Yep.
handkerchief style.
Yeah.
You could do a vase. You could put tea light or votive in there because they
That's
make
pretty.
battery operated votives. But
Yep.
this one
Napkin
has
glass.
like a clear vase to it. There's no maker's mark. And what I love about it is just the variation in the blue. So if you see, like, it's a little dark, so it's like there's streaks in it. It's so pretty.
Thomas, I had a wonderful time. Thank you for asking.
So, and this is 5 inches by. Oops, hold on. So this is about 4 inches tall, and about going from corner to corner, it's about 5.5. And then the base is 3 by 3. So, and this is all glass. And when I looked, I could not find anything like this at all. So,
I love napkin glass. I think it's beautiful.
yeah. I
Isn't
couldn't
that
find
pretty, Melanie? Isn't it? I mean,
anything.
$8 is a good price for that too. I
Yeah.
love the color too. Is that more of a green or more of a blue?
It's blue. It's
Oh,
like
there it is. Yeah. Oh, it's like a. Oh, wow. It's like a. It's
let
not
me
like blue. It's like
do hold on.
turquoise. Not even turquoise. What, Karen? I saw that bid for $8. What kind of? Oh, what kind of like color
So if
is
you
that?
look,
Ooh, that's so pretty. Is that like what color? I want to say blue green, but that's not it either.
I just loved the variation and it was so pretty.
Yes, Karen, we met Denise. We did. We went on the way home yesterday. So we slept in a Walmart parking lot on Friday night. Long story, don't ask. Saturday night. I'm sorry, Saturday night. And then we got a hold of Denise and we're like, hey, we're in your neck of the woods. She's like, come on over. So we went over there. And it's her area where she lives is beautiful. We got to see her rock collection. And let me tell you, it is as awesome as she claims it is. It is everywhere. So that is so pretty. All right. We're going to call it to Karen if no one else is in. Going once. Going twice. Yeah, she has a beautiful view from her back porch. And sold. Sold to Karen. Congratulations, Karen.
Thank you, Karen.
Thank you, Karen.
Put that over
Yeah,
there.
so Denise lives right outside of Stone State Park, and we had to drive through it. It's beautiful. Just beautiful.
Karen, can you please send me I only have the Washington address. Can you please send me your updated one?
It's a beautiful view of cows.
Cows are really cute.
The baby ones are.
I
The
like
fuzzy
the
one.
Longhorns and then
Yes.
the Highland.
The
Scottish
fuzzy ones with
Highland.
the horns. I love those. So cute. I know. I'm just an animal group.
Okay.
Hey, John Lucas. Welcome in. Cool. All right. And you have one more, don't you?
Yep. So my next one is going to be, it's just going to be a starting bid of 5. Actually, you know what? I'm do a buy it now of 5.
Okay. Buy it now 5.
Yeah, buy it now 5.
Yeah.
This one's kind of for the crafters, or you can, put it. But so I have these really cute, they're little like, I don't know if you can hear that.
Oh, bells.
Yeah, they're little like jingle bell hearts.
Oh, cute.
But they're very like primitive, and they've got, the kind of, the little rusty, crusty kind, but they're just so cute. So they are tiny. They're about, let's see. So from the bottom to the top of the thing, it's about a little under 1.5 inches by, by 1.5 inches. So the widest across the top is 1.5 inches, and then from top to bottom here, it's 1.5 inches. But they're just really cute. You could, if you have, say, a wreath on your door or like a garland at your fireplace or something, or you could even just place them on your, on your mantle or something like that. They were just really cute. So there's just 4 of them. They're all
Thomas, I don't need chickens. That's Karen's job. You don't want me to have chickens. Roosters scare the crap out of me.
Well, you don't need to have a rooster to have chickens. That's just
my friend who passed away.
Want eggs.
My best friend who passed away. Her rooster was called Bushwhacker. And he was mean.
Yeah, we had.
Oh my gosh, Bushwhacker was so mean.
But you know what? The meaner the rooster, the tastier the soup. Just saying.
I wonder what happened to him after she passed away. I know what happened to her potbelly pigs. I know what happened to her goats. I don't know what happened to her chickens. Yeah, she had a little Ricky was the meanest rooster I ever saw. Well, Bushwhacker and Little Ricky probably are from the same coop or whatever you call it, herd,
I
whatever
had
they're called.
I had taken in at one point. I took in these 7 baby chicks that this woman, she was like, I need these gone. So I guess her husband brought them home, and so she's like, they need to be gone. So I said, I'll come get them. 4 of them turned out to be roosters. Well,
Ooh.
they got me. No, I didn't keep them my regular chickens because I didn't have enough hens. You have to have at least 15 hens per rooster.
Oh,
And
sweet Lord.
I did not have that many at that time. So I had them in a separate coop, and they got so aggressive that I ended up having to take them to be processed, and I only took 3 because they were fighting each other, and I'm like, nope, not happening. So
Well, I mean, like you said, if you process them, at least then you got chicken soup.
yeah, well, then I sold them after they were processed. So I was like, I had them as babies. I can't eat them.
Oh, girl.
So, but we'll pass on these.
All right.
Well, that
Pass
was
on.
my 3.
All right. Here we go. Okay, we are going to start with this Fenton custard glass basket weave glowy. This thing is the bomb. Oh my gosh. It is marked. It is marked Fenton right there. If you guys, I know it's going to be hard to see. There it is. There's the Fenton mark. It is basket weave. It is, well, what they call yellow or cream custard glass. Ugh. See, that's why I can't do a rooster. I'm not going to have all these scabs and scars like Karen does. Uni! Uh-oh, Uni, you just showed up at the right time. Look at this puppy. This is starting at 22. This thing glows like mad. Alexa, turn off basement lights. This thing, I wish you guys could see how glowy it is. I mean, oh my gosh, it is bright green. It is bright, bright green. Alexa, turn on basement lights. So it's a custard glass, Fenton custard glass basket weave vase. That's okay. You don't need to help me. You're done. This is starting at 22. It is 5 inches across by 3 inches. Oh, hi, Angela Isaac. Hello. 5 inches across by 3 inches, 3.5 inches, something like that. Where is it? By 3. It is gorgeous, you guys. There's no chips or cracks. A little black spot. Oh, it's pencil. All right, that can come out. Just beautiful. I love the basket weave. I didn't find any damage. There is a pencil mark there that I've got to get off. But, oh, and it glows like crazy. So 22. Again, it's 5 by 3. I can't even really you guys. Oh, there we go. Oh, I wish you guys. Yeah, there you go. You can kind of see it. It's just so green. It's amazing. Yeah, Uni, you missed the uranium glass flower frog. Somebody already picked that one up. Oh, Angela's bid? No, I did not. Where is it? Am I missing one? I do not see Angela's bid. Oh, there it is. Way up there. Yes, I missed it. I'm sorry, Angela. Angela's in for 22. I apologize. Yes, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. Thank you, John. You found a piece of glass today that, ooh, Karen's on it too. Thank you for putting, hi, Patty. My lights are going on and off, Angie. Sorry, Patty. Oh, Patty. Oh, she retracted? All right, I'm confused. Maybe that's why you didn't see it. I saw it way up here, but she retracted. Yeah. So did you I just want to make sure. Angela, did you retract? bill me for it, Angie. Okay, I just want to check and make sure I know what's going on. So is Angela getting this? Okay, John is going to pay for it. Angela's going to get it. Okay, going once to John for Angela. Just making sure I know what I'm doing. Going twice. Okay, I got to put this in right. Otherwise, I'll never do it. And send it to Angela. Going, he says, show the balloons. John's ordering balloons, and since he's buying this, I think we should, humor him. Okay, we're gonna humor him and sold to John for Angela Isaac. And here's the balloons. Sold, sold, sold. Right. Woohoo! Thank you, thank you. Congratulations, Angela, and thank you, John. That was so sweet of you. I love gift alerts. Woo, woo, woo. All right, my next one. This is an aqua. I call it a jelly glass. I've been told it's also considered a sugar glass. It is 5 inches tall by 3 inches across. It is an aqua blue. It's aqua blue. It's got the cherries on it with all the little bubbles and sparkles. Let me see if I can show you that. There you go. Look at that. There they are. There's the bubbles. This is going to start at $10. Now, there is a rough spot in here where the spoon goes in. And my guess is somebody knocked it with the spoon. It's not completely broken or anything, just rough from use. Hi, Flea Market Treasures, Jerry. This one is $10. And then there's also a bubble, straw mark bubble, not broken, but I'm going to show it to you. It's right in there. I can. So if you can see it, it's that right there. It's not rough. It just looks like a manufacturing defect where you can see like it goes in like that. Yes, it's got cherries on top. And then here is the basket it sits on. This is in beautiful, beautiful, beautiful shape. There is no mark maker. And with all the research I did, I could not find a marked maker or a maker's mark. But this is $10. It's 5 inches tall by 3 inches wide at its widest point. It is $10. I wish you guys, it looks more blue in my camera, but it really is an aqua. Let's see if I can try to get, yeah, you can kind of see the aqua look. Let me see if I back it up. No, it still looks blue. It's not blue, it's aqua. Let me see if I can get a piece of paper. And then as soon as we're done with this, we will do our, you can see more of the aqua than the blue. But it is aqua. Oh, Flea Market Treasures, Jerry's in for 10. Thank you, Jerry. Again, I'll show you where the rough spots are. You've got the rough spot here along the edges, and that's obviously where the spoon went in. Okay, so Thomas, deers as in animals are in your backyard. Deers as in D-E-A-R-S is how you feel about me. I'm your dear. Dear Angela, dear John, dear Thomas. I'm just picking on you. I got to. You pick on me, it's my turn. All right. There's the bubbles in the cherries. There's the leaf. So I think this is a jelly jar or jelly glass. I've been told it's also a sugar glass, that would have had a creamer. You saw them on your ring light? How many deer? We had deer the other night in our backyard. Where I live, that's pretty common, but so if this was a sugar, that means there was a creamer. I did research. I could not find a creamer, but I did find where it was a set of 2 of them for jelly. So how many deer fit on a ring light? So that's where we're at. All right, we're going to count this down for Jerry. Going once.
Hi, Erin.
Hi, Erin. hat tip, my dear. Looking for her. Okay, she's not on my list here. All right, so I got to type her in. Flea market. Okay. Going once. Going twice. Sold, sold, sold. Thank you, Jerry. You're going to love this. I love it. And it is more aqua. I wish. Oh, you were going to do balloons. No, that was. No, who was that? Who wanted balloons? Okay, well, oh, that was John, but that's okay. We'll do balloons again. Okay, that was my second one. Now my third one is a Hull. Congratulations, Jerry. Thank you so much. Now this one is a Hull Magnolia double-handled vase. It's from the 1940s. It is matte finished. It's so pretty. I like Hull anyway because I love the colors. But look at how beautiful this is. Oh, cha-ching! Something sold on eBay. Yay! There's the back. There's the front. Now it has been used. There is some dirt down there. So it probably could stand to use a cleaning, but I didn't mess with it because I figured the person who bought it would want to do it. Here is your hallmark. And your hallmark, this is it is the 8.5, and I can't read the number on here because it's like all fancy writing. If anybody knows what that is, you can tell me. But isn't this stunning? And this is starting at $25. I love the columns. Those are actually tassels. It's supposed to look like tassels hanging down. No, Hull mark. Like the mark on the bottom is Hull. Not Hallmark. No, this isn't Hallmark. Trust me. Nice try, honey. You're welcome. But these are Magnolia. Yeah, Magnolia double-handled. When they say double-handled, they're talking about these because these are actually supposed to be tassels. Is that not just beautiful? I just love this. So it's yellows into browns. You've got your pinks and your pastel greens. I just think this is gorgeous. Oh. All right, seeing no interest, we will take a pass on that one. And we're going to send it. Oh, no, we're not going to send it back to Lou quite yet. We got to do the spinning wheel.
Yeah.
We got to do our drawing. And there was only 5 people on there, so somebody's got a good chance of winning. That's a 20% win. All right, honey, bring up the wheel. Let's do our giveaway. All right, I see the names. Oh, Gina, that one was 25. The Hull, the beautiful Hull, Dusty Rose double-handled magnolia dish, or a vase, was 25. All right, let's see. It is the 12th. Let me put it. Lou, do you even know that you won last week?
I think so. I feel like I was watching, but I wasn't commenting because I was working.
Well, you've got credit coming, girl. All right, okay. Everybody ready? Oh, Gina, do you want that one? Okay, Gina wants that one for 25. Let me mark that, Gina, and then we'll spin the wheel. Because if I don't mark it, you know what's going to happen? I'm gonna miss it. Oh, have fun, Angela. Have a good one. All right, let's spin that wheel. And for those of you who have not put your name on it, when this show is over, make sure you go and put a comment in so you can be put on the wheel, because then you can win. All right, hit the wheel. Let's see who wins. I'm hearing the clicky clicky. You're not hearing it? I'm hearing it. Yay! And Shay, that's awesome because Shay just cashed hers in, so she's starting again. And for those of you who don't know, Melanie, you have 2 wins. Nancy Smith has 1. Dear Angela Vintage still has 1. Oh, Nancy Smith has 2. So I just keep track. We'll keep going. All right, let's take it to beautiful Lou.
To me. Okay, so my first item is just going to be buy it now. It's $3
Congratulations, Lou.
choice. Do what?
I said, congratulations, Lou.
Thanks. So this is
Yeah.
buy it now, $3 choice. And these are just different craft beads. So I have this one that has these
Oh,
clear
those are
diamond
different.
ones.
Those are cool.
I thought those are really cute. And then we have this bag here that has, these are kind of like, they look like bone or like antler colored, kind of very natural color. Like it. And then your other choice is these these glass beads here. So I thought those are really pretty with the different flowers on them. Not flowers, but the different colors on them like that. So, do I win a zoo animal?
The only wishes.
Mm-hmm. So,
Yeah, I can send you a picture of a zoo animal.
Yeah.
I'll even autograph it for you.
So
I'll be in it.
last time I was in Texas, we went to this. It was like a drive-through place, and you drive through, and the animals come up, and they like.
I know I want to do that.
The only thing was, it freaked me out. The emus, because
Oh, they're mean.
Like, yes. Your eye. I was terrified of them.
Yeah,
so
emus
I rolled my window up, and they came over.
A friend of ours at church, they were sitting in the back with the window, like the back of like an SUV where the window goes up.
Yep.
And the camel stuck his head in, and he said the breath was so bad he thought he was going to pass out.
Oh,
like the thing kept eating our popcorn, and it just stunk, and I couldn't touch the popcorn.
It was popcorn. They were feeding the camels popcorn.
No, they were eating the popcorn. They were in the back seat. They didn't expect the camel to come through.
Well, if the window's open, the camel was going to come the road.
He smelled the popcorn, and he's like, yeah, but he got his head from the window to the back. I'm like, well, I'd be like, hey, you want popcorn? I'll give you. I don't know. I laughed. I thought, dude.
I will pass on the bill. And then my next item is this little mini trinket box is a starting bid of $7. So this was made in China, but it has this really
that's pretty.
Gotta get the right picture. I believe this is porcelain, and it looks to be hand painted, just from the way, like, how when you put the light on it, you can see if it's like a transfer hand painted. It looks like it's painted on there. So, but it's really pretty. Just a little one. And that's the inside. And this is, so this is about an inch and a half. Yeah, it's like about an inch and a half squared. And then it is about a smidgen over an inch tall. But I love the detail around the sides. And then here's the little, I'm pretty sure that's some kind of like crane. Maybe that's just because it the body and the head look like a regular bird, but the legs are so long. So I don't know. I just find it very interesting. So. Oh, Gina's in at 7.
Gina's in at 7.
Yeah. And if there's no other interest, we can count it down to Gina.
Gina wants the birdie. All right, going once. Going twice.
Okay.
And sold. Yay, Gina. Congratulations, Gina.
Thank you, Gina.
Thank you. Thank you.
And my last item this round, this one's going to be a starting bid of 25. And I have a Longaberger.
Ooh,
This
Longaberger.
is the Shining Star basket. And it's from 2001. It does have, the initials and the date there. And then it does say Longaberger back here. And if you know Longaberger baskets, you know that they're made from the maple wood.
Yep.
It's really pretty. All the way around. Now it says it's the Christmas collection. But I did see that, Gina. Thank you. So here's the inside of the lid here. And it does have the plastic insert.
That's cool.
And the cloth one. So, but I know it says the Christmas edition, but with the cloth liner, it kind of makes me think of like
I would use it for 4th of July.
Yeah, like very Americana. So I was wondering, I never went to like a Longaberger basket party. Okay, but could you buy different inserts for them and just swap out? Okay, so then that's probably what it is.
But for the Star basket, there wasn't that many inserts, and that's a really nice set.
Yeah, and when I and then there's the authentic Longaberger. So when I was looking this up, and it's funny because when I was looking this up, and it was before I noticed that it actually said Christmas here, I was mostly seeing the Christmas pattern inserts, and I was like, oh, okay, and then I saw a few of these, and the ones with these were like, I mean, it was more than twice what I'm asking. It was crazy. Right. I was like, $30. It's a basket, people. But,
yeah, they're like $30.
Yeah, so
I have a penguin on my back shelf. Yeah, those are like 30. Those are easily, just the basket is $30, and then you add the liner and the plastic liner and stuff. You're looking at 40 to 50.
Yeah, I was seeing over 50 for this one, which I'm like, which I kind of think, oh, that's crazy, but you know what? You know what I pay for Lego sets that I like to do, so I probably shouldn't talk. You like what you like, right? People probably like, you pay what for a video game?
Yeah, I know. Oh my gosh, my son pays for his video games. Ouch.
Yep.
It blows me away. But I would use that for 4th of July.
Yes, cool. You could. And you could even put it out at, like Christmas time, if you want to do a star thing too, just take out the liner and just put something else more decorative in there. Or you could even just display this as like, for the star, but
beautiful.
Yeah, so it was really nice, but if there's no interest, we can pass on that.
Okay.
That was my 3.
But if you guys think about it and you think, you know what, it's a great price, then go ahead and let her know. She puts her email in the chat. Mm-hmm. Let her know. All right. All righty. So my next piece, this is an Indiana, I can get it out. Indiana glass blue iridescent. Now, some people call it the teapot or the teardrop pattern. Some call it the garland pattern. So you can decide what you want to call it, but it is blue iridescent Indiana glass.
Oh, so
as
pretty.
My husband says, this thing would be a beautiful margarita glass. Yes. I would say it would be a beautiful ice cream bowl.
Or either way, find 2 and then you can have one for each.
Yeah.
Though I don't know if I'd have them at the same time.
No. This thing is 8.5. Okay, it is. I'm looking at my notes and I'm like, it is 8.5 by 7.5. So it's a nice big one. It is carnival glass. It is iridescent blue. Let's see. What I like about this is if you look at the beads on there, they're in like the ones on the ends are whole, and then this has got a small dent, like a small indentation. This got a big, and that's got a small, and then you got a whole one, a small, a big, a small. So it's an Izzy Kitty feeding trough. This is going to start at $30. It is a blue iridescent. It's called the teardrop pattern for obvious reasons. You can see the beautiful drops on there. But also some people call it a garland pattern. There is no chips or cracks. It's beautiful. I love it. Like I said, it'd be great for an ice cream bowl. You know, 3 big giant scoops of banana, some chocolate sauce, some whipped cream. I'm gaining pounds as I talk. But no chips or cracks. That's a dust. Yeah, that's just dust. I'm like, wait, is there a straw mark? No, it's just dust. I didn't find any chips or cracks. In excellent condition. It is got its pressed line. But they really do a good job making that press line because then they have all these lines, so you really can't tell unless you're really looking for it. But $30, absolutely beautiful. Oh, Gina's in. Thank you, Gina. I told you, Gina, I got some great stuff from this antique booth or this antique store. I mean, when it went out of business, I was just like, oh, wait till you see some of the haul I got that I'm going to be showing in the next couple of days. And I'm only like, I've still got boxes to unpack. But I just fell in love with this. I just couldn't believe it. It is gorgeous. 8.5 inches across, 7.5 inches down. The iridescence in it is great. And I just sent you a big box, girl. Now you're going to get another one. Her UPS driver is going to get some muscles with the boxes I've been sending. All right. Anybody else interested? Otherwise, we can count it down to Gina. Going once. I love these dots in here at their different stages of impressions. Going twice. Sold, sold, sold. I know. I love the blue color too. It is gorgeous. All right. Sold, sold, sold. Thank you, Gina. Let me mark that for you. Hey, honey, we're going to have to get a really big box again. He's always like, how am I going to pack this stuff? Okay, the next one, I'm going to put this down here to keep it safe. The next one, this is not vintage, but when I saw it, I fell in love with it. And I told my husband, if it doesn't sell, I have no place to put it. I was like, oh. So this actually came from Cracker Barrel, which I don't normally like pick up modern Cracker Barrel stuff, but you look at this and you're like, oh, sweet. This is a hand-painted musical teapot. No chips or cracks. Look at the gilding of the gold on this. I mean, it is gorgeous. So you have the big purple flowers on this side. You have the smaller purple flowers on this side. So which way you put it with the matching lid. You've got the small purple and with the matching lid. It has got the little stopper pieces on it so it won't fall out.
I love the loop on the top of that because it's not just like a perfect circle. It's
just, yeah. It's beautiful. And the golding on this is just, it's no damage at all. So this is what tells me it's Cracker Barrel, the CB. This is the musical part. So when you see inside, you can use it as a teapot if you wish, but then you'll have that bump in the center there where the music came in. This is going to be $30 start. And what's nice is, okay, you've got the button here. So, but then when you put it down, it stops. So it won't drive you crazy because when you got the button here, it stops. That way you can use it, enjoy it. Oh, Melanie, I love this piece. Really? They had Fenton? Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm a Cracker Barrel junkie, I will admit. I have to tell you, Melanie, those quilts they have in there, I drool every time we go. I love their quilts. And my husband and I were shopping at a place called Able Light. It's a thrift store like up north by my son's. And I saw the CB like this mark, like the mark CB, on a quilt with the matching pillow shams quilted. $12 for the set. I just about like ripped that thing off the shelf. I'm like, mine. It is on my bed. It is gorgeous. It's embroidered with little chickadees and flowers and stuff. And it is a Cracker Barrel one. And oh my goodness, like I go and see their quilts. I'm like, they're hundreds of dollars. And I got one at a thrift store, like in brand new condition with the shams for $12. Melanie, I was like blown away. Like, oh my gosh. My husband's like, I don't care. It's a quilt. I sleep under it, sleep over it, whatever. I'm like, no, you don't understand. It's like, he's like, no, don't you love the quilts there? I love their quilts. Okay, enough about the quilts. This is 10 inches from here to here. And it is 7 inches tall and 5 inches wide, like from bottom to, like 5 inches wide. So, but 10 from tip to tip, and then 5 to 5, and then 7 with the lid. It is $30, but I love how you can show it on this side and have the big purple roses type flowers, but then you can also turn it to this side, and you can have the like more like the, I don't know, I think they're like, I don't know what they're, little pansies or something. And then on here, you've got both. So it can really look, I know, right, Mel? Me too. Like when I find like any of that stuff at Goodwill, I'm like, oh, score. My husband's just like, good Lord. Because I get like a little kid. Like that's where I become like a kid. Like I'm like, oh, I get all excited. My husband, yeah, it's another story. But anyway, so this side you've got the more yellowing and the purples and the greens. On this side you have the deep purples and the greens. Isn't it gorgeous? So $30 with all the gilding. Again, I don't know its age, but I can tell you it's not vintage. Because obviously Cracker Barrel's not going to be that vintage. Although if it was in the 90s, like you said, it may be vintage, but it's definitely not like old. But I just fell in love with it. I think it's beautiful. I think all the gold work on it is gorgeous. So I just had to pick that up. If nobody's interested, that's fine. I'll show it again at a different show. But my next one, for all of you ladies who buy brooches and you buy all the jewelry, look at this thing. Look at this. It is a bronzy gold. I don't know how else to describe it. What you see on the screen is the color it is. It's like a gold. I don't know how else to describe it. Velvet lined yellow, perfect vintage goodness. Look at this puppy. I just love it. It does have one stain here, which I don't know if you could get out. It's got the cute hangers for the necklaces, the satin, little dusty, but for its age, I'm not surprised. It's got the matching drawer at the bottom with the bigger spots for all your brooches you guys buy. All the ladies buy those brooches. That is the bottom. It's in good shape. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is going to start $12. $12 I'm starting this at. And the drawer is in good shape. Like I said, the only thing is there's that little stain right there. But otherwise, wow, wow, wow. This thing is going, I did not measure it and I should have. Thank you, Gina. It is almost 15 inches. It's 14 3/4 by 8 by 5. So you've got a nice vintage gold. I just love that it's gold vintage jewelry box to put all your vintage jewelry in. I thought, oh, this is so cool. I love it. If I did not have the 2 vintage jewelry boxes that I have, I would have grabbed this, but I'm going to sell it. But yeah, it's just awesome. I love it. In great shape. Like this is not damaged at all. I mean, the woman who had this must have taken very good care of it. On the back, it says Buxton, made in the USA. So I don't know anything about that company. I looked, I couldn't find it. Like I couldn't find the maker, but I'm like, oh my gosh, I just love it. Oh, thank you, Sung Lee. Sung Lee's at 15. Gina came back at 17. Thank you, ladies. 19 for Sung Lee, 22 from Gina. Thank you. So I'm going to show you the handle. I can get it in there. I don't know. I can't see. Oh, there it is. Um, those little, so that's like little gold, like I don't know, screws or little decoration inside that silver. I have no idea like what the handle is made out of, but the little screw in thing is gold. You can see that silver, and then that little gold. Sungli is out, so Gina is at 22. Thank you, Gina. And I did buy one other jewelry box when I was at that auction or at that estate sale. I gotta find it so I can bring that to another show. All right, so we're going once to Gina, twice to Gina, and sold to Gina. Thank you, Sungli, for your bids, and thank you, Gina. Congratulations. This is really a nice one. I love it. I thought it was so cool. All righty. And those are my 3. We're going back to Lou.
Okay. So my first item is it's going to be a starting bid of 10. Sorry. So I have brand new in the package. This
Oh,
is
that's
the
cool.
Passion Planner.
Congratulations, Gina, and thank you, Sung Lee. I appreciate it.
And this is a 12-month undated planner, and it is a Monday start. So I'll let me just pull this out. So this is your oops. Sorry, I should have marked these. So here you have your month. Let me just make sure.
Oh, so you can write it in. How nice.
Yeah, so
I love it when you can write it in.
you start up, and it does start on the Monday, but honestly, if you like to start your calendars on a Sunday, they make stickers for that. So, and then they give you just monthly reflections, because so the Passion Planner, the thing about them is they're like about setting goals and things like that, and they want you to really, I guess, think about what it is. So they have, what was the most memorable part of this past month. Oh wait, maybe this one's different. Oh, so all right, it's monthly reflection. What are the most memorable parts of this past month? Describe it. What were the 3 biggest lessons you learned in this past month? Review your planner for the past month and assess your priorities. Are you happy with how you spent your time? If not, what steps can you take next month to adjust them? What did you accomplish this past month? What are you most proud of? How are you different between this past month and the month before it? What or who are you especially grateful for this past month? Name 3 things you can improve upon this upcoming month. What are concrete actions you can take to work towards these improvements? And then from 1 to 10, how do you feel overall about this past month? So, and then it just goes to the next month. But then, I mean, it'll give you the weekdays, and it has the like
That's
the
cool.
times and
That is
but
so
it has
cool.
all the months in the front, and then after in the back it has the weekly. And again, it's undated, so you don't even have to use everyone if you don't. I used to be huge into like planning. I was big on like Happy Planner and stuff. So I have so much stuff from that. And there's really a lot with like just reusing and make it the way you want. And then there's a bunch, like there's this much of just blank sheets to kind of write in thoughts or whatever. And so that's pretty nice.
That is
So
nice.
yeah, so that's
awesome.
kind of nice. So we'll do that one. So, but we will pass on that one if there's no interest. Oh, and I should say I should give you the measurements as well. This is an A4. It's in 8.3 inches by 11.7 inches. So we'll do that one. So we'll set that aside. And then my next item is this is going to be a buy it now for 6. And this is this is also another really cute little bracelet. So it has this is how it goes on, like it
Oh,
hooks on.
wow.
So like that. And then it comes with these different charms.
Ooh,
So it has this little kind of crystal one here. And then this one's really cute. It's a little paint palette with the brushes. And then the last one is this cute little flower. So, and then these all have clip on by like lobster claws.
Oh,
So
wow.
you
You
don't
can
have
put
to wear
more
them
on
all at
there.
once. Yeah, and you can add to it, or yeah, so you can add to it or take away from it. But I just thought it was really cute.
That's cool.
Yeah.
The paintbrushes remind me of Moon Chaser. She does painting.
Yep. So there's that one. And I do believe there's not like a maker's mark or anything on it, but I do believe this is sterling silver, but I can't 100% promise you that it is. So don't hold me to it.
I won't hold you to anything.
So, but yeah, so there's
Very, very cool.
Yeah. But if there's no interest, we can pass on this one. And then my last item, this one's going to be a starting bid of 15. I have to stand up for this one because it's big.
All right.
All right. So I had to get a
Wow.
I just put this so you can kind of see it better.
Hi, Claudette. Welcome in.
So it's this really beautiful. I mean, it's supposed to be called a wind chime, but I don't know that I would put it out on like a really windy day, just because. So these are,
I see the shells, but what are the other What are the other things?
So the brown pieces are actually coconut shell.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's really pretty, and it's like from this piece down to the bottom, it's like 38 inches at the longest.
Wow.
So it does have really good
Wow.
I can't go any higher because my ceiling's right there. So
Trust her, it's 36 inches.
Yeah.
Wow. Again, if somebody has a nautical themed room, that is cool.
And then I love let me go with this. So at the top they have these little shells here. This kind, and then these are all like the coconut pieces, and it's tied underneath each one. Wow. And then it has these different ones. So this was made by I forgot if it came from. It was either P-Town or Providence, but it was a local artist there that kind of made that.
Is amazing.
Yeah, so
that is amazing.
Yeah, it was really beautiful, and all the different colors on the shells. And obviously it's been around a while, so there are some little places like here here there's a little bit. I can't even see where my finger is. Here there's a little bit missing here, but it's overall really, really amazing condition. It was just really beautiful. Actually, you don't even have to put it out on the porch. It could be like if you have a lot of people have a beach themed like bathroom. Yeah. You could even just put this
on the
on your wall in the bathroom or in front of your window as a kind of
that would be cool. Yeah.
So, but
there you go, mermaid ladies and gentlemen. That is amazing. That is really, really cool.
So, but if there's no interest, we can pass on that, and then I can put my arm down because it's really tired.
Yeah, don't blame me. Wow, if anybody is into like a beach theme or a nautical theme, that is amazing.
So, okay.
That is so cool. Wow.
Okay, so that was my 3.
That is so cool. I am definitely going to let my friend who collects nautical mermaid stuff about that. She needs to see that. Really needs to see that. Okay. my last three before we call it a night. This is now this is also not vintage. So it's only going to start at $5, but it is so pretty and I loved it. So, oh, good Lord. So this is, it looks very dark blue in the camera, but it's actually like a regular colored blue, like almost a, I want to say an ocean blue, but then it's got the white swirls in it. It is swirled, as you can see on the bottom, but it is from Kohl's, so it is not old, but it is an art glass piece. This would be very pretty with a votive or a candle in it. I could see this in, for people that like to have a little bit of an extra, in their window, a little light or anything, or even on a kitchen table or on a dining room table for a little light, for a little candlelight dinner. Any of those things. It is so pretty. Now I'm going to try to give you a taste of the blue that it actually is, if I can get lucky about that. We'll try. We'll see. No, I can't. That's like, no. Okay. Come on. I got to have white paper. There's some white paper. I'm going to put this in here. There you go. That's more of the blue. It's even a little lighter than that. So this piece is 3 inches across by 3 inches tall. So you'll get that nice swirl, beautiful light for a candle. And this is going to be $5. I'm starting to worry about you, EP. Well, I mean, I was always worried about you, but man, you silenced my guests. They're all wondering what in the world. All right, we'll take a pass on that one. People are like, what did he drink today? I promise you guys, it was only coffee. He's just a little weird. All right. Yes, the cats are in charge always, Thomas. And this one right now, come on, you show your eye. She got a little bit of an eye infection on that eye there. So you can see it's a little red. So she's on medicine. And so she wants to be with mommy. So she's really been hanging around with me the whole time I've been on the show. She's been down on my hip and everything. So now she's up here again. She just wants to be with mommy. All right. The next one. These, I could have shown them at Easter, but these are, thank you, Sung Lee. These are actually baby rattles. These are vintage plastic baby rattles.
That's so cute.
This one is pink. Kind of looks white, but it actually is a pink.
Hi, Claudette.
Hi, I know it's Claudette's here. So you get the 2 of them. They are a hard plastic. I wasn't able to identify if they were melamite or anything like that, but they both have their shakers and their pieces inside. They are 1950s to 60s is what I was told. They're possibly 70s. I'm not sure. They told me 50 to 60s, but these are actually baby rattles. And so you get the 2 of them. They are 3 inches by 3 inches. So 3 inches across, and then with the ear down to the foot is 3 inches. They've got, the nice thing is their coloring on their eyes and mouth have not been worn off. Oh, good Lord. They're starting at $12 for the 2 of them. So $6 a piece. And if somebody's like, I really want the yellow or I really want the pink, I am willing to break them up at $6 a piece. But I was going to try to sell them together because they look the same and you could use them for Easter or you could actually use them in a baby gift as something vintage and cute. They are in excellent condition. Oh, this one's got a mark on it. Made in Hong Kong. They both have it. Made in Hong Kong. And I don't know what the rattle inside is. Like, I have no idea. Big from the 60s, gosh only knows. But if you're looking for little baby rattles, what they would have given babies back then, I don't know if I'd give them to them now just because there's stuff inside of them and who knows what that is. But very, very cute. Perfect for Easter. $12 for the 2. And then my last one to close it out tonight is 2 little green toothpick holders. You've got the cobalt blue with the handles on the side. So this would be like a bean pot. And this one is 2 inches by 2 inches by, 2 by 2 by 2. So 2 across each way and then 2 inches high. It is pressed glass. It does have the line. This will be $5. Or you will have the green one. Now, I have tested this. It did not glow for me. So it is not a glowy. But this one is 2 by 2 or by 1.5 and 1.5. So 2 high, 1.5, 1.5. So either one of these for $5. Yeah, you could use them as shot glasses, especially this one. This is a perfect little shot glass. But toothpick holder sounds a little bit more appropriate. But I do like that this looks like a little bean pot. It's got the handles. So this handle has like a little bump in the glass there, just so you know. But they're cute. They're cutie. Little minis, $5 each. No marks. Yeah, no marks, just a piece of cat hair. With her head butting, like her pushing against my, look at that, she's pushing against me. And purring, like she really wants attention. All right. And that is it. That is it tonight. I want to thank everybody for coming. I really appreciate all of you coming to the sale. And I want to thank Lou. Lou, thank you for being here. How much is Izzy? Izzy is not for sale.
You can't. Izzy is my cat, Thomas. You can't have her.
Look at her poor eye. Oh, my poor thing. I think she was fighting with one of the cats and got scratched. Shay, you won the giveaway. Congratulations, girl. But Lou, thank you so much for being here, and I will be with you.
Thank you for inviting me again.
Sunday on your channel.
Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern.
Do you have anything else coming up that you want to let everybody know about?
No, I think those are my only sales this month. So because it's really starting to right now. The closer it gets to Memorial Day, the crazier it gets. And then once Memorial Day hits between July 4th, it is all hands on deck.
Yeah.
Go. It's exhausting because, and unfortunately, sometimes people are not nice when they talk to me on the phone.
I bet.
When I come home, I'm like,
I know when that pops up, and before you even interpret, the person's already at you, and you're like, oh, one of those. Yeah, I feel your pain, girl. I feel your pain.
Sometimes you get the calls where they just, things are pretty obvious, but for some reason, and like, I'm not a computer person, I'm not a technical person, but some of the things that are pretty obvious, like even they don't get. And so Lou's favorite question is, any crazy camp moms called today?
Well, for me, tomorrow at 4 p.m., I am Friends Selling with Friends. It will be on Two Old Guys Vintage channel. It starts at noon Central Time. I'm on at 4. Please come and join us. And then at 6 p.m. is my Tuesday Thrifty Treasures with Karen Chasing Vintage, but she has a family event. So I have got a special guest. No, they've got antibiotics for her, Melanie. Yeah. I'll look it up, but yeah. Where's Mark? Exactly.
Mark!
I haven't heard a single puppy dog. Speaking of that, I still have
Murkies.
Lou, when you pay for your invoice, I put the cards in there.
Okay.
I put those in there. Okay. And then so then Tuesday at 6, special guest. Wednesday, no shows. Thursday, 6 p.m. I'm on Auction Adventures with Angie and Tooch. My special guest is, there he is. Hi, Mark. My special guest is Denise's Magical Emporium, who I got to meet yesterday. And then at 8 o'clock, I'm bouncing over to Becky's Vintage and More. And I am their special guest. So I have 2 shows on Thursday. And then Friday, I'm on Every Picture Tells a Story. And boy, did I get some great ephemera at the antique mall I was at while I was on vacation. So come join us. Please remember to like and subscribe, and make sure you subscribe to this lady over here.
Me.
I will be with her
Mom.
on Sunday. Yeah, I will be with her on Sunday. And also remember, when the show's over, go down and put your message, put your comments in the comment section, not the live chat, the comment section down below, so you can be put in the drawing for next Monday. Now, who's my special guest next Monday? I know he was in the chat. I don't know if he still is. Let's see. Are you still here? He might not be, because I know one of his other sellers is at a show. But it will be John the Reseller. John the Reseller's not ever been on Angie's or on Market Monday. I'm excited to have him. He brings a wide variety of items. So we will have him next Monday. So please, please, please leave a comment down below so that you can be put in the drawing. No, you can't have the doggy. Nope, can't have the kitties that I have. Thomas, you have your own doggy. You have Tony, and Tony's adorable. Don't you think
Thomas, Merc would eat you. He does not like men.
Well, and Amanda and Thomas, like how jealous your Tony would be if you brought another animal in.
I've had Merc since he was 9 weeks old. He just,
I'm
his
Merc.
100% mommy. So,
oh, that's so sweet.
Yep.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Love you. Thank you for being
Bye.
in my chat.
Thank you for coming and looking.
Yeah, and please let everybody know we're here on Market Monday. I would love to have more special guests and more people in the chat and all of that. So thank you all. I love you. Thank you for being here. Have a great one. Bye.
Bye.